Good afternoon, and thank you for the opportunity to say a couple of great words about Victory Building Team and the Salvation Army project we're working on. It's a long time coming. I know a lot of great people have worked really hard to help bring this project to fruition. We're so thankful to you guys for allowing us to work on this project. We love working on projects that give back to the community, and certainly the Salvation Army is very, very important to this community, and the mission is so very important to all the people that you help. And so Captain and staff, thank you guys for your hard work. Victory Building Team has enjoyed immensely working with you guys, and you're just such a great group of people to work with. We look forward to continue to fundraise and help you guys just do great things. And my team is just, they're always talking about how much they love this project, and I know the community is excited to get it done and so that you guys can help so many more people. So thank you so very much for expanding here in South Texas and allowing us to be a part of that. And yeah, let's continue to do great things. Thank you.
Hey everybody, welcome to our virtual tour of the new Center of Hope. Where we are standing right now, this is actually getting ready to look as we're going to turn the camera this way. This is actually the residential section of the building. So our families with children and our veterans will be in this wing. So all the rooms, individual rooms that have their own bathroom, down this whole shaft of the building. So this whole section of the building is residential. And at the very end is where the veterans lounge, and then the veterans bedrooms, which is 3 of those, that's where they'll be, okay? So as you come back this way, we're gonna walk this way and get out of the way so that they can get back to work above us, because we don't wanna get shot by nails. We can say Noe's over here. Noe is our construction supervisor from Victory. So he's saying hi. And by the way, if you didn't vote for him in the kettles, the decorated kettle contest, now you see the actual Noe that goes with the kettle. But this is the section of that section is the housing of the facility. And as you come back this direction, you're going to get back more into where we do our quarantine room, our infirmary, all that, and then where our offices are at, the kitchen, the dining room, and all that. So we're going to walk back this way so that they can get back to work and we don't slow the process. All right, we're here on the site of the new Center of Hope, Rathgaber Center, and we're here live with the architect who was instrumental in making this happen and dreaming it up, Mr. Philip Ramirez. And Philip, we just wanted to ask you a couple of questions. You've been involved with this project for a very long time, and what does this project mean to you? What all went into it, and what does it mean for our community, and why are you so passionate about this project?
Thank you, Captain. First of all, in my very initial meeting, which was several years ago on the inception of this project, I actually happened to have a very life-touching moment that I experienced at the Salvation Army. Had just recently become a father, and as I was leaving that meeting, was really touched. God really touched my heart by witnessing a mother getting off of the bus and walking her 2 small school-age children with backpacks into the Salvation Army shelter, and it really had not hit home exactly what the impact of the Salvation Army was in this community. As somebody that considers themselves relatively informed, it had not really dawned on me that was the reality that so many of the people and families that the Salvation Army helps endured every day, and that was their reality, and that is what those children knew, and thank God for the mission. And so really from that point on, I fell in love with trying to get this project done and completed, and luckily had the pleasure of working with a fantastic staff. The staff here is just, their hearts overflow with giving to those that are in need, and really that level of commitment and sacrifice that is made on a day in and day out basis. It's hard to not get behind a project like this. And so through through many tough years of just trying to advance the project forward, through trying to identify funding sources with the leadership here, and working with the city to try to find an adequate location of the project, we finally have rested on this site here. And I would say that this is, really almost a kind of a sacred space now. I mean, it really is. I mean, there's going to be so many lives that are going to be transformed and changed in this very building, where people can, again, I mean, they call it Center of Hope they don't call it a Center of Hope for nothing. I mean, it's, families and individuals that are down on their luck that come here and seek to have something that really truly is a blessing, and it's something that can give them hope to know that there is a helping hand there to help them get through these hard times and get out back into society and help them transition out of homelessness or out of being down and out and into a place where they can feel safe. The children can feel safe. They can stay together as a family unit. For the veterans that will be here, that they know that they're going to have the services that they need and access to, warm, hot meals, a safe place to sleep at night, a space that they can call their own. So there's just so many transformational things I know that can happen in a space like this, and it's exciting to finally get to a point where we can begin to see it take shape in reality. We've been, talking with Gustavo, talking about how we've been looking at these plans on paper for so many years of trying to make sure that everything was just right, and now to come and see it literally come up out of God's good green earth and start to become a reality. You can begin to start seeing the missions take shape, and the adequacy of these spaces compared to what they're currently in and the current facilities is just going to be really transformational, I think, for the programs that y'all do so well already in performing for the community, but it's going to make you just that much more effective. And so, I personally am very much touched by, all of this and everybody that's put in their time and effort and energy into making this project a reality. And I couldn't really find a better project to put energy into and to make sure that our commitment is steadfast to the point where we see the first round of residents come through these doors and hopefully on their way into back into society through the help of the mission of the Salvation Army. And so we're just very excited about the project. As you can see, we're coming along. We're about halfway done now, but hopefully within the next few months we're going to see some more progress, and I look forward to continuing to see the project develop it to the point where it's completion and we're cutting the ribbon and moving the families and veterans into this facility.
Now, Philip, also your firm, Turner Ramirez, y'all make it a purpose, honestly. It's part of who you are as an organization to give back. Can you just speak a little bit about the ethos of your organization about giving back to this community?
It was something that really was taught to me at an early age. I can recall my father, my late father, when I was growing up, he always had a soft spot for the homeless and for charitable giving, and it really just stuck with me. I can remember him going on Thanksgiving and Christmas and feeding the homeless or feeding less than need families, or us inviting people into our homes. And that's just been a life lesson that's carried through with me, and on to my mentor, Jack Rice Turner, who very gracefully told me that really you have to give back to your community. It's not going to give to you what you don't put in, and so therefore it is all about what you give back to your community. And we've been blessed to have a successful business, but it is so important to continue supporting this community that supports us. And through the charitable giving and working on projects such as this is really, I feel, is an obligation that we have in order to help those that are in need and try to do our best to make this community a better place for all of the residents. And so it's very important, and it's something that we enjoy doing. It makes us feel good, but it also, we hope that those dollars and that time goes a long way in trying to help those that are less fortunate. And it really, it makes me feel good that we're able and blessed enough to be able to do that.
All right, and here to guide us through the rest of the tour, through the other parts of the building, is Gustavo Perez. Gustavo has been here with the Salvation Army for over 6 years now, serving as business manager, and he's well acquainted with all the drawings and with the capital campaign and the construction project. So we're going to hand it over to him to let us walk us through the rest of the building.
Okay guys, so right behind me is actually going to be our state-of-the-art kitchen where we're going to serve thousands of meals every month. It's going to have a dry storage, a walk-in freezer and refrigerator. It's going to have an entire space that we're going to be able to have volunteers here and serve the many meals that we have to serve here. It's also going to have some additional storage for some supplies, and then of course our kitchen staff will have a space for themselves. Through the back area will be our dock where we'll be accepting deliveries. And of course, we're just really excited for this space. This is going to be a huge improvement from our current facility with more storage capacity and of course a newer kitchen that we can serve all those meals. We're actually standing in our dining hall. This dining hall is going to be prepared to serve 130 to 150 individuals at one time. So we're really excited about that capacity. And if you look behind us in the far corner, that's going to be our business center. The business center, we're going to have life skill classes. We're going to have some case management done in there. We're going to have a lot of things going on, meetings that can happen in our business center. Our main entry for residents is right over here. So that's going to be where we have intake process going in for our current residents, for them to come in. And then of course, we're going to have some additional storage and a quarantine facility, a quarantine space for individuals coming into the facility, medical room, where we're going to partner with A&M Corpus Christi, the nursing program there, where they'll be able to send individuals to help make assessments for our clients. So we're really excited about that. If you come on by this way, here is of course going to be our lobby area for individuals coming in for assistance, residents that need to meet with their case management team. Our case managers' offices are all right here. It's just the framework of it. It all leads into our administrative offices, our finance, our human resources, community relations, all that will be located in this facility on this side of the building. What this does is it creates one building, everything under one roof. Right now we're in 3 separate buildings. Which is very difficult to manage all the communication going through 3 different buildings. So this is going to help us get everything under one roof. We're very excited about that. And I think if we want to come over and just take a look, you can see down the hallway.
So again, this is the office area of the facility, and you can see everything as it's being laid out, where the doorways will be for the different offices. And go ahead, I'll turn it back over to Gustavo because he can tell you, again, this is all the offices: social services, admin, finance, HR, captain and lieutenant, Gustavo himself.
So we really wanted to get all the staff under one roof, as we talked about, ease the communication and also help us work together so that we can assist the clients most efficiently. As I mentioned, I'm standing in what's going to be our lobby area where individuals are waiting for assistance. We'll have some seating back here and everything like that. It will be controlled access to come into the facility. Everyone here will be waiting for their appointment that's already been assigned. And then of course across from us will be the business center. And then of course everything behind us is our living facility. So anyone coming in for assistance will be taken over to our quarantine area. They can wash their clothes, they can take a shower. We will have some heat treatment for some of their items. They can get some heat treatment for any case of bed bugs and things like that. We can do that here. If they need to be checked, we will have a nurse that will be here from A&M that will be able to check them on a regular basis. All that can be done as part of their intake process before they come into the facility for shelter. And there we are.
All right, so thank you everybody for following along for today as we celebrated Salvation Army Week and taking this brief walkthrough through the facility. We're really excited. We'll be providing updates on where we're at with the building, and you can still have the opportunity to give to help us fully fund the building. Right now the building is not fully funded and we still have opportunities to give. So if you're interested in finding out how you can help to contribute funds towards the rest of this building, please call us at 361-884-9497. Ask to speak to Gustavo, myself, or Monica, and we can give you the update as far as what we're looking for. There's also commemorative opportunities that are still available where something in the building or some part or furnishings can be named after the person who donates. So if you're interested in those, please again give us a call. Our website, www.salvationarmycorpuschristi.org, will also have information and some images of the new facility for phase 1. And so if you would like to see that, just go to our website. You can also donate from our website as well. God bless you. Thank you for all you do to help us as the Salvation Army serve those who are in need. God bless.